Hello, I'm Mr. Williams and I'm one of the handbook teachers and I work at Upton Infant School, which is in Poole. And I'm going to be doing some online maths lessons with you with a little help from my friends here, from Suki, Sunny, Wilf and Poppy. And to begin with, let's get our brains warmed up by practicing our number bonds to 10.
So here is our friend Poppy, and Poppy is asking, can you find the number bond to balance the seesaw? So on the seesaw at the moment we've got the number 10, and if I put a 3 on the other side, what do we need to put with 3 to balance the seesaw? I'll give you some thinking time. Okay, are you ready? 3 and 7 will balance the seesaw. 3 and 7 equals 10. 3 and 7 are number bonds to 10. Okay, let me put a 6 on the seesaw. What do we need to put with 6 to make 10? Okay, are you ready? 4. 4 and 6 equals 10. Okay, let's put on number 1 this time. What do we need to put with 1 to make 10? Okay, are you ready? 1 and 9. Is that going to balance? Yes. 1 and 9 makes 10. And for the last time, let's put on number 2. What goes with 2 to make 10? Okay, let's see. 2 and 8. Is that going to work? Yes, 2 and 8 balances 10. 2 and 8 are number bonds to 10. Well done. Fantastic number bonds work.
Now, just before we get started, here's our friend Suki to tell us about a few things that you may need to help you with the lesson.
So these are the things that you will need for this lesson. You will need a pencil and paper or a whiteboard and a pen, a number line if you've got one, but don't worry if you haven't, and if you've got one, a 100 square, but again, don't worry if you haven't got one. So you can pause the video here to go and get together the things that you need for this lesson.
Today's lesson is all about counting forwards and backwards in twos. And we're going to start off by using a 100 square to help. Now, if you've got one at home or if you can print one off, fantastic. But if not, don't worry, we'll use the one on the screen.
So our friend Sunny is saying that we can use the 100 square to help us count in twos. And I'm going to colour in the numbers on my 100 square as we count them. So the first number I'm going to colour in is 2. Then after that, the next one will be 4. I've missed out the number 3 because we're counting every other number. We're counting in twos. The next number is going to be 6. Now, if you've got your own 100 square at home, perhaps you could stop the video here and colour in the other numbers for counting in 2 and then come back here once you've done it. Okay, let's carry on with counting in twos. So we've got 2, 4, 6. The next number will be 8. Miss out 9. Count 10. Now where are we going to go? Because we're going down onto a new line. We're going to miss out 11. Count 12. Not 13, but 14. Then 16. Then 18. Then 20. So we have coloured in all the numbers up to 20 if we're counting in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Can you start to see that there is a pattern forming? If we carried on colouring all of the numbers in, counting in twos, on a 100 square, our pattern would look like this. And all of the numbers that we have coloured in are called even numbers.
Another great way to practice counting is with a counting stick. Now, on a counting stick, you could have any numbers at all, but I'm going to start by putting 0 here. Can you count with me in twos? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Fantastic counting, well done. Let me take the 0 off a second, and this time I'm going to put 20 on the end, and we're going to count backwards from 20. Okay, count along with me, counting backwards in twos. 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Fantastic counting.
So here I've got my counting stick, and I want us to use our counting stick to help us to practice counting in twos. So if I start with 0 at the beginning of my counting stick, I wonder, counting in twos, what the mystery number is that we would land on. What do you think? Can you work it out? Okay, let's do it together. So we've got 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 was our mystery number. Well done if you got that. Let's try another. So this time on my counting stick, we're going to count in twos again, but I've put the number 8 at the beginning of the stick. Counting in twos, what would we land on at our mystery number? Okay, let's work it out together. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 was our mystery number that time. Well done if you got that one right. Now this time I've put the number 20 on the end of my counting stick, and to work out our mystery number this time we're going to have to count backwards. Can you work out what the mystery number will be? Okay, let's do it together. 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10 was our mystery number that time. Well done if you got it right. Okay, I've put the number 14 in the middle of the counting stick this time, and we need to count backwards to find the mystery number. Can you work out what it is? Okay, let's do it together. Starting at 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4 is our mystery number that time. Oh, well done, everybody. You have been doing some super counting.
We're going to help out our friend Wilf now, and he's got some money already in his piggy bank, and he wants help working out how much money is in his piggy bank after he has added some more coins to it. Now, if you have got a number line with you, now's the time to use it, but don't worry if you haven't.
So, here is our friend Wilf, and Wilf has got 8p saved up in his piggy bank. Now, we're going to put some more money in his piggy bank, and we're going to count out how much money he's got altogether. Okay, you ready? So he's got 8p in his piggy bank. Let's put in some more coins. Okay, 10p, 12p, 14, 16, 18. So we started at 8 and we counted in twos and we landed on 18. Okay, this time our friend Wilf has got 4p in his piggy bank. Now, can you use the number line to help you to count in twos, starting at 4? Okay, let's go. How did they get on? Okay, so we started at 4, we counted in twos, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. He's got 14p in his piggy bank now. Okay, this time we're going to start at 10p because Wilf has got 10p in his piggy bank. We're going to count in some twos. So start at 10 and count in twos as the coins go in. Ready? Okay, let's see how you got on. So we started at 10 and we counted in twos. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So now Wilf has got 20p in his piggy bank.
This time we're going to be taking some coins out of the piggy bank, which means the money is going to be getting less and we're going to be counting back.
So this time, as we take the coins out of Wilf's piggy bank, we need to count backwards. So he's got 18 pence in there to begin with. So let's start on 18 and we're going to count backwards in twos. Are you ready? 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8. So we counted backwards in twos from 18 to 8. Well done. So this time Wilf has got 14p in his piggy bank, and as we take the coins out of his piggy bank, you need to be counting backwards. Okay, so listen for the coins as we take them out. Are you ready? Okay, how did we get on there? Let's see. We started at 14 and we counted backwards. 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4. So Wilf has got 4p left in his piggy bank. Okay, let's do a last one. So he's got 10p in his piggy bank. So this time you're going to start counting at 10, count backwards in twos. Are you ready? Starting at 10. Okay, that's it. Let's see how we got on. So this time we counted backwards in in twos, sorry. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. So poor old Wilf hasn't got any coins left in his piggy bank now.
Counting in twos is a very helpful skill, like counting these socks. Let's count them together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There are 10 socks, 5 lots of 2. Or counting wheels on the bike. Count the wheels on the bikes as they go past. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8 wheels. In our next activity, we have got some number sequences and there are missing numbers that we have got to work out. So see if you can spot the rule for the number sequence first and then work out the missing numbers.
So Poppy is asking us, can you complete the sequences? Okay, let's have a little look at this sequence. So we've got 6, 8, 10, 12. So I think the rule for this sequence, we are counting on in twos. So if we're counting on in twos, our next number after 12 is going to be 14, and the next number will be 16. Okay, let's look at this sequence. Oh, this one's a bit trickier because our missing numbers are in the middle. So let's work out what the rule is for our sequence. So we've got 16, 14. Oh, so our numbers are getting smaller. We're counting backwards. Then 2 mystery numbers, then 8, then 6. So I can tell that our numbers are going down in 2 each time. So I think our mystery numbers are going to be 16, 14, 12, then 10, and then we've got 8 and 6. Okay, that was our mystery sequence this time. So Poppy is asking you now to complete these sequences. So if you pause the video here, use your pen and paper and see if you can write down these number sequences with the missing numbers in. Come back once you've completed it. Okay, how did you get on? Let's just check your answers. So let's look at the top blue balloon. So this time we had 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. Okay, give yourself a tick if you had that one right. Then our next sequence on the orange balloons, well, this time we were counting backwards in twos. 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10. Give yourself a tick if you had that sequence correct. Now the green sequence, we've got missing numbers at the start. So let's see, we've got 12, 14, 16, 18. Now to work this one out, I think the trick is to count backwards from 18, counting backwards in twos. So we've got 18, 16, 14, 12, then we're going to have 10, and then we're going to have 8. Give yourself a tick if you had that one correct. We've got another tricky sequence here. So we've got 10, then we've got 3 mystery numbers, 18, 20. So 18 and 20, well, to get to 20, we need to add 2 onto 18. So I think our rule must be counting on in twos. Let's see if that works. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It does work. Okay, now our last sequence, again, 3 missing at the beginning, which can make it a bit trickier. Then we've got 4, 2, 0. So we're counting backwards in twos, but to work this one out, if we start at the 0 end and we count on in twos, then we can work out the numbers. So we've got 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So our sequence that time really was 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Give yourself a tick if you had that one correct.
Well, we have been doing lots of counting in twos today, and let's use this to help out Suki to solve a problem with her piggy bank.
So Suki is asking how much money is in my piggy bank. So let's read the problem to see if we can work this out. Suki has 14p in her piggy bank. She puts in 3 more 2p coins. How much is in her piggy bank now? So if you pause the video here, have a go at working this one out. Then once you've done it, come back and we'll go through it all together. Good luck. Okay, how did you get on? Well, let's go through this together. So let's see what we know. Suki has 14p in her piggy bank. So I'm going to put 14p. She puts in 3 more 2p coins. And then we've got to work out how much is in her piggy bank in the end. So if she puts in 3 more 2p coins, that's counting in 2 from 14 3 times. So we've got 14, put in 1 2p coin. I could add 2 on there, and that would be 16p. And then our next 2p coin, that would be 18p. Then our third 2p coin, and that would be 20p. So how much is in the piggy bank now? Suki has got 20p in the piggy bank. Well done if you got that one correct.
Well, that's nearly it for this lesson, but Sunny has come along because he wants to play counting tennis with me. So we're going to take it in turns to count. My turn, your turn. Okay, Sunny? Okay, here we go. Counting in twos. 2,
4,
6,
8,
10,
12,
14,
16,
18.
20.
Ah, well done, Sunny. That was fantastic. Do you think that we can do it backwards from 22? Okay, let's go. 20,
18,
16,
14,
12,
10,
8,
6,
4,
2.
0. Brilliant work, Sunny. Now, shall we have a game, me and you? Okay, so counting from 0 in twos, my turn, your turn. 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I nearly went wrong there, that was tricky. Okay, let's try and go backwards. So I'm going to start at 20. Okay, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, 0. Oh, brilliant counting, everybody. And it's really important to practice your counting to get better and better at it. So in this lesson, we have been counting forwards and backwards in twos, and in the next lesson, we're going to practice counting in tens. So I hope to see you then. Goodbye.